Good morning, Holly. Well, it's not quite daylight. It's working with us, though. Right behind me is St. Joseph's Church right here on Old Mission Peninsula in Traverse City. I'm here with Dick Dietz of Dietz House Moving. Thanks for being here this morning, Dietz.
You're welcome.
Now, you're actually in charge of this move, and I'm assuming there's a lot of planning that goes into moving an old structure like this. We're told it's about 200 years old. What goes into moving a building this old?
First, you study the structure to be sure it's structurally intact, and do whatever you need to strengthen the building so it can accept the stresses that are placed on it when it's moved from one point to another. And then the drawings are made, and then the costing, finding out how much it costs to do the structure from all the various people involved. Contacting wire people and street people and county people, and after a while, when enough of this is done, the engineering is done, and then the physical part of delivering the equipment to carry the structure from point A to point B, we do that, get the equipment here. We set up a date, sometimes 4 or 6 weeks ahead of time when we'll actually go down the road. If Murphy doesn't get involved, we actually get away with moving it down the road.
Right, and so it's plain that you're going to start at 7 and hopefully be off the road by 11. This will affect some Consumers Energy customers. I hear that there will be a slight power outage for a little while. Also may affect traffic.
The wires don't come down until the building is actually approaching the wires to minimize the interruption of the service. And in most cases, the few people involved will only be out of power for 10-15 minutes at the outmost.
Okay. And this is moving a mile down the road. Tell me where it's going and what's going to take place once it gets there.
It's going a mile south on M37, where the church has a 20-acre parcel of property, which is sufficient for future expansion as the church grows. This site is too small and the building is too close to the road. It needed some major work anyway, and so in the complete picture, the church will be at a new location with more than enough room to grow. And after moving structures like this for 50 years, we've done enough similar buildings that we know it can be done safely without any danger to people.
You said that basically we're moving this part of the building and then other wings are going to be added onto it. What are some of the additions?
Well, there'll be 2 wings on either side, and vestibule, much larger than what we've ever had.
Definitely. And you say your congregation, there's about 300 people who go
It stays about 300, rather even.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so St. Joseph's Church is about to move a mile down the road. They're preparing here. It's going to start at 7, and then it's going to end about 11 o'clock, and they're hoping to get it down there by then. There's a lot that goes into it.
I hope it gets done in one piece.
In one piece. That's what we're hoping for. You're going to bless the church.
I'm going to bless and put a guardian angel over it. So, all right.
Moving down, and this will affect a few Consumers Energy customers. Power lines will be down for a little bit. Obviously, it will affect traffic for a little while. But obviously, you were saying that there's a lot of emotional value in this church.
Oh, my, yes. This is over 100 years old, and we still have people here who were married here, made their first communion. So a number of people, well, were born here and are still here.
And I can imagine, you've been waiting for this day for a while. You're pretty excited about this move.
Oh, for sure. It's for our own good. As I say, we're hampered here because we cannot grow. So, yes.
Very good. Well, thank you so much, Monsignor, and best of luck to you.
Good, thank you.
All right, reporting out here in front of St. Joseph's Church on Old Mission Peninsula, Megan Moore, 7 and 4 News.